We are back. We are live and excellent. I'm not remotely unstable. We are playing Dark Side Detective, A Fumble in the Dark, the sequel to the first Dark Side Detective game. I nearly said that perfectly. The sequel to the first Dark Side Detective game. I really like it, and I am Dooley's soulmate. If I could marry a pixelated computer game character, it would be Dooley. If they didn't have to be pixelated, it would probably be Frobert. And if they were high def, it would be Dylan. I mean, it would have to be like a green card marriage because, you know, Dylan, woman, he's not going to want me. But you know what? Marriage convenience with Dylan? No problem. I am up for it. Anyway, we're going to jump in. Propositioning some different characters from different games. We are playing Druid's Delight Case 3. Oh, and you can see Rogue now. Rogue has appeared on Petcam. On Nanny Dooley's request, Patrick and I are going to the clan's ancestral home in Ireland. Well, Dooley, in 307 hours, our flight will have landed in Ireland. Are you excited? That really slow-moving thing going by. Let's let him get all the way across. There he is. Sort of. I'm kind of nervous to meet my Irish cousins. What if they're not as smart or well-informed as I am and we can't hold conversations? Let's just go with an open mind, yeah? I like the little save logo in the corner. Dooley just has nothing to say. Dooley's like, Rain. How did we end up on a boat? We were in an airport in the last screen. The castle is on Dooley, remember? Lake Dooley. We transitioned off screen. Smart. 307 hours would have been one hell of a load time. Barnacle Murphy. I won't bring any closer to that accursed castle. Well, it's inland. You can't really bring us any closer. I can't, and I won't. We're on our way, Dooley. Let's get to the castle. There's a seal! Look, Detective Seal. How are you getting on there, little bud? I can't stand the rain. I hear it never rains back home. Dooley, it rains about 40% of the time back home. Detective, I'm waxing lyrical for the old country. You leave me and my rose-tinted glasses alone. Right. Boat. The boat name. It was meant to be a placeholder name, but I never got around to changing it. Well, it's a fine boat. I even got her running on biodiesel. Oh, how very thoughtful of you. Huh? I just did it to stop the steel glaring at me from slip-filled water. Enter boat. Oh, it's so tiny. Picture. Nice picture frame you have there. Shame if somebody was to put a picture in it. Okay. Postcards from Derry, Dingle and Dundalk. And more. One from every port in Ireland. Now this guy has seen it all. Is that... I think it's the same thing. Dooley! I wish the captain let us travel in here and not out on the wet deck. I wonder what happened if I push don't you dare. Whoa, look out there, Detective. You can see the last screen from a whole new angle. My knees feel weak. Hey, don't muss my hair. I poked your belly button. What are you talking about? Okay. Last. Oh. That's the antenna I used to broadcast my pirate radio station from. What? I can tell you, you're not cops. You're not cops here. Hey, boatman. Why are you calling it a cursed castle? Because perfectly nice castle is not so good for tourism. People want their castles cursed. That's a fact. Dooley? Dooley, did you bring your gun with you? I wasn't allowed, but I felt naked with an empty holster, so I took my speed gun. Anyone gets high around me and I'll know about it. Caravan! Is that a sweat lodge? A sweat lodge? In this in this weather? Phone line. A grand day for drying some clothes, that. We can go into the caravan. So dark in here. Really? This place is cozy. It reminds me of some apartments in the city back home. Harbour Master. The owner looks something. Ah, there you are. That's true. I'm here. Bring this back to Ian. Not what I ordered at all. Good lass. Off your hop. Blushes. Oh. Julie. You got called a lass. I know what you're thinking. Does the carpet match the curtains? Well, no. This is a tight wee box and the carpet would only get soaked, so it's smooth flooring for me. What have you? You'd think a rainy grey landscape would lose its shine after a while, but you'd be wrong. Keep your tingly digits to yourself. This phone is for official harbour business only. Hands off, that's official harbour master business. Why harbour master and not harbour mistress? Well, because harbour mistress sounds like I'm going to tie your boat up with rope instead of bureaucracy. If Johnny Starlight was a harbour master. Your light is out. What? Really? Do you think I'm thick? That I'm somehow sitting here in the dark using the grey light from the window to do work and not noticing the broken light? I don't have time to fix it. I'm swamped with the paperwork. A whole boat came in today. Okay. And inland. McTavern's. Seagull. Look at its dead eyes. Seagulls are the sociopaths of the bird world. Julie. Hey, detective, remember all that talk about my not wearing jackets? Well, I take it all back. I regret everything. Right, let's look at these. A bottle of ghosts, I presume. It would explain why the harbour master sent it back. Empty picture frame. When you hold it up, it shows my favourite picture. Everything. American dollars. A collection of the finest American dollars, the exact amount needed for our holiday and not an American penny more. Speedboat. Oh, look, the cabin has kids sleeping in it. Do you think is it their boat? It's the only logical conclusion. Okay. We don't need the rope. Pub sign. Where nobody can remember your name. Pub door. Menu. Only mildly greasy sandwich, fierce greasy chips and blindingly greasy fry. Still not the worst menu I've seen. Let's see now. Do I want a mugging, a very real and literal haunting, or a flaming kick to the nads? So many delightful options. If it helps, my foot is already aflame. Are we going to have cutscenes of Dooley's year? We have everything from whiskey to whiskey. Ian McTavern. What's the difference? The spelling, mostly. Okay, so that's the same for the whole top shelf, apparently. Taps? What can I do you for? Tell me about Bud Smarter, please. Oh, it helps you make better choices than when picking friends. Taps out, detective. Moving on. Bud Light, what's that? Pudding is a sort of blood sausage. Well, if you squeeze the meat juice out and let it sit a while, you get this. I think I just got sick in my mouth a little. What's the deal with Stella Assault? One drink and you'll be swinging punches at the moon. My friend Bev always called Stella Artois wife beater. She always called Stella Artois wife beater. She would never trust any guy in the pub who was drinking Stella. Believable, I already have a beef with that guy. What? Nothing. Police code. Barfly? What do you want? Waxy Dargle? Just passing by, thought we'd say hello. Passing by, is it? Too good to stay, are you? Typical tourists. Say they love the place, but when it comes down to it, they still pack their bags and go home. Well, we have lives, work and family. Are you saying we don't have lives, work and family here? Do you think I was chiselled out of a block of marble? No, I wasn't. I was born and have a family. I live here. I even have a job. You're not better than me. You do look like an egg. You do look like an egg in a t-shirt and jacket. Waxy Dargle. Please, detective, you really are such a tourist. Okay, so that's all the drinks have the exact same pun. Bartender, can you call us a taxi, please? No, we don't have phones in pubs. Pubs aren't a place for talking to people who aren't in the pub. Run, Topanga, run! I did expect the "you're a taxi" joke. What's all this? Oh, I like to frame foreign money. It's all so mad looking. Where do you get it all? I buy it. You've no US money. I'm pretty sure they don't have money. As I hear it, the streets over there are paved with gold. So are we giving him? Oh, do we frame the money? Do we frame the money in... Okay, let's frame this money. Sure thing, detective. Are we putting weed in its locker or sticking its fingerprints at a crime scene? Dooley! Framed money. I have framed all of our American money. So, I am American. Sounds right, you can always spot an American by them telling you, unasked, that they are American. Right, well, we have money, you see. But the streets, the golden pavements, that was pre-gold rush. Now we have overcrowding, streets with no pavements and paper money. I'm sorry for your loss. And I framed some for you, some framed American money to sell. All right, well, to quote the great philosopher Bixby Snyder, I'll buy that for $1, but an Irish dollar, a punt. We shall not regret giving away all of our holiday money. No, not a single bit. One Irish punt. Irish money, every coin is made of gold and the size of a dinner plate. They all have stags gnawed into them. Something in my blood is telling me I'm home. Painting of castle. Look, that's where we're going. You're off to Castle Dooley? I hear it's cursed. Haunted, I heard. No, you two. It's got a mad cult in it. You're all wrong. It's infested with the good folk playing pranks on everyone who visits. I don't love the sound of any of that. You say you don't love it, but what I hear is you don't hate any of it either. Well, I do look a good bit of strangeness. Woman on date. Chips are in my top 15 favourite ways to cook potatoes. Bowl of chips. These chips are a real work of art. Can't talk, mouthful of scaldingly hot chips. Chips? They call fries chips and chips are called crisps. I don't know what they call crisps. Wait, I don't know what we call crisps. Do we call... Definitely written by Brits or Irish people. Irish crisps are an Irish crisp brand is Tato, and we don't get it here. We don't get it in England. You can get Lay's, which is the American version of Walker's, but you can't get Tato, which is just Irish. It's just over there. It's just over there. We don't get their crisps. Okay. Ooh. Signpost back. Docks screen 1. Pretty clear. Signpost away. The castle, too far to walk. I guess we need a cab or something. Let me check my American to Irish dictionary. I think they're called move boxes here. It's just a grey haze. I'm not sure walking is a great idea. Oh, so we do need him to get us a taxi. So do we try him again? Can you call us a taxi, please? No, we don't have phones in the pub. Oh, so we're going to take that and go back to her phone. Maybe that's what we're doing. We're taking that Irish punt and going back to her phone. Can I... No sense. No. Okay, so we can't use her phone. So do we take the boat? Maybe we offer that booze around? Harbour Master wanted me to give you this. She said she ordered something less harsh. Alright, I guess she wouldn't want to be drinking on the job. Here, give her this instead. Do you want the bottle back? Oh, I have no want for that. You hold on to it. Okay, so I've still got the bottle and I've got a Guinness. Pint of the black stuff. What does that mean? It's a pint of the inky void between the stars? Or is it wintry morning contained within a glass? Or maybe it's the chill of a cold wind atop a cold shrouded mountain. I gather it's all those things and more. So we're going to her and giving her Guinness. Is this what you wanted? Oh, sweet saviour, Christ divine. That'd take the edge off a bad day. I've always said you and I had each other's backs. Could ask anything of each other, we could. That's the spirit, or rather, it's not. Ha ha ha, Christ, I'm funny. Can I use the phone now? I'd love to help you, I really would. And no word of a lie, we're best friends after all. Friends who can ask anything of each other, right? I'm not sure I like where this is going. It's just the generator out back is broken. And the person who'd fix that, well, I'd let them call whoever they wanted. Fine. I've always said you're one of the good ones, you post-delivery girl. Haven't I always said that? It's true, she has always said that. So... phone line. So is it that we've got to take the clothes down? So we've even less stuff when we're in the same position. The Fix the phone line. Maybe we're asking the punters if they can fix the phone line. I'm assuming hers. Nothing says love like stout and coronary heart disease. That was great. With each chip, I could feel the grease shortening my life. Okay. Maybe Harbour, the boat guy, all going back in there. Yeah, that's the same. Am I giving somebody else that bowl? No, I don't need that with a full tank of gas already, thank you. What? My boat runs on biodiesel. Good to know. Does the seal want it? No. Behind caravan. There's a behind the caravan. I didn't notice there was a behind the caravan. There's a broken generator. Guess it needs some kind of fuel. Where am I going to find that out? Here. This maybe. Can't just put spirits in here. It needs proper fuel. There's the phone line. The main way out of this town for words. I can't see much through here while the power is off. Dooley. Hanging out behind an old metal box in the rain trying to get a generator up and running. It's like kindergarten all over again. So we need to make... Don't be acting the maggot with that, carry on. We need to make something out of the spirit then. Do we mix a drink? I'd make a pig's ear out of that. Do we mix a drink with the taps? Don't be acting the maggot with that, carry on. What can I do you for? No. That was great. That's the same. Bowl of chips. Can I take your grease paper? Knock yourself out, mate. Need me to knock you out, detective? Please no. Greasy grease paper. Grease soap paper from the fries. Chips, detective, when in Rome. When in Rome? When in Rome, they're called chips. Does that go in the spirits? Ungent. And a bottle cap. Foul-smelling concoction made of oils and liquor. Steel bottle cap. We only need a few more and we can buy our very own rum. Okay. So, we needed to raid their chips. And now... Don't be acting the maggot with that, carry on. Why? Why? No. Do I need a second thing in there? Oh, I thought that was self-explanatory, but apparently it's not. What do I need that for then? Are we showing her? What have I got that for then? Or am I adding to it? It's eyeing up my greasy chip paper. Got to lie, him and me both. Are we giving it a bottle cap? No. Are we fueling up the boat? No. Are we going back in? Are we adding that to the drinks? No. Or to the taps? No. Bartender? No. Don't need to bother these two anymore. Yeah, we should leave them to smush their little pixel lips together in peace. Okay, so I've interacted with everything interactable here. I'm just applying everything to find out what's going on. Okay, we talk to you again. Do you have gas I could have? Gas? What? According to my dictionary, they call it petrol, or diesel if they're cheap. I have diesel. I made it myself in the bowels of the ship. Can I have some? I'm out. Need more fatty oils and pure alcohol to make some. Buy me that stuff and I'll sort you out. Okay, because I tried to give him that and nothing came of it, but we needed that dialogue first. Would this do? Sure, fade to black there while I do my mischief. Gotta love a fade to black. Is your biodiesel? Enjoy. I've received biodiesel. Almost certainly somewhat illegal bottle of homemade fuel. Okay. That should have the power back on for Fiona. Hopefully now she'll let us use her phone line to call a cab. Taxi detective. Looks like the lights are back on in there. We have it interchangeable. It's a taxi, it's a cab, it's a black cab, it's a mini cab. Okay. Ah, you did it. You fixed the Jenny. I have a light and heat again. I feel like the Queen of Chara. You can use the phone to call your harlots now. I'm not calling harlots. I need a taxi. Don't worry, I won't tell your wife there. Tell me what? Dooley's just... What? Dooley accepts that he's being referred to as a woman and as McQueen's other half. Dooley's just accepting it. Love it. Phone is fixed. Time to call for a taxi. TLPD, what's your problem? I need a taxi in Ireland and only know this one number. Oh, detective, I knew this would happen. There should be one outside McTavern's for you in a few moments. Wait, so I didn't have to do all that stuff? Oh, man. I only know this one number. And there it is. There's nothing that I need to interact with. No. Okay. Can we have a lift to the castle, please? Not for free, you can't, you scrub. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no punts from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his taxi cab, trying to holler at me. Will you take us to the castle for this? Aha, that's the stool that Daisy sat on. In you hop. So many locations. Here you go, lads. Welcome to the countryside. Thanks. Foreboding. There it is, Dooley. Castle Dooley. It's exactly as I remember it. Hasn't changed a bit. Dooley, you've never been here before. You didn't even know it was real until last week. The memories are flooding back. Rolling hill. So it turns out I'm the King of Ireland. Makes sense when you think about it. I'm gonna say, Dooley's got a good ass. There's a nice ass on Dooley. Grey skies. Thor must be angry today. Isn't Thor Norse? Oh, you think he only makes it rain north of the border? Castle Dooley. Walk to the front door. It's impressive, isn't it? Ah yes, a teeny bit dreary though. Could do with a lick of paint or a second castle on top. Something that differentiates it from all the other castles around. Rolling hills. The hills are alive with the sound of raining. Okay. Great, the rain stops as soon as we've finished walking in it. Rain will do that to you. Is this guy waiting for us? Greetings, sirs. I will take your bag so you may proceed to the ceremony. John Butler, the butler. Because you're late. Sorry, home is long distance and many puzzles away. Sir, I am a butler, not a judge. There is no judgment here, only butlerment. Mantle. D for domicile, most likely. Oh, Stone badger. Why is there a giant stone badger at the front door? Oh, the badger is the family's mascot, sir. Butler. Would sirs like anything? Oh, please, I'd love anything. Well, that's unfortunate. I've been ordered not to help you in any way until the ceremony is completed. But why did you offer? Politeness, sir. Doesn't hurt to be polite. It hurt me. Dooley. I thought you were bringing in the bags. After the ceremony, sir, I must guard the door until then. Now the rain has cleared up, we look like a right pair of dry sprites. So shall we look in the garden? Apple trees. Not quite an orchard, but they are well kept apple trees. We used to climb these as kids all the time. Did you now? Who is this we? The other Dooleys and myself, I guess. It's where they make their cider. Smell that air, detective. We're a long way from home. Like, take the bins at Nanny Dooley's, a perfectly normal representation of home. Disgusting. Why would you pick a rubbish dump and not, I don't know, campsite, or the city park, or botanic house, or... Yeah, breathe it in, detective. This is what air actually tastes like. Oh, there's more stuff. Oh, bunker. This is where people hid away from nuclear bombs during the Cold War. Before our time, thank goodness. What kind of exhibitionist lives in a glass house? It's not for people, it's a house for plants. Plants? There you go now. I thought plants were sweet, innocent things. Turns out they're little perverts. That explains why they never wear pants. Dooley. Sometimes you're a bit much, Dooley. Rove. Remy. I was wondering if it was the audio or if it was a guinea pig. It's a guinea pig. It's Remy. Remy's making noises while he's eating. Remy, you're such a slug sometimes. Remy aspires to be an albino capybara. It's what he wants. He's doing the capybara sort of, I don't ever open my eyes fully. It's too much effort. Remy wants to be albino capybara and have lots of sex with lady capybaras. He's planning his next life out already. Okay. Ceremonial castle, druid, ice house, sleeping dog. I'll leave him be, lads. He's not one for the doing of things. Oh, I want a doggy. Hurry up, lads. The ceremony can't start until you click through. I'm going to the ice house. Loose rock base. The base of this well is pretty loose. I think I can slide one out. I got rock. Shouldn't take more than I need. Well, a jacuzzi. Well, actually, grassy knoll. Rumour has it this is the grassy knoll a certain president was shot from. Dooley, we're over 4,000 miles away. That's how they got away with it, detective. Sign. Look at this. Before refrigerators existed, people used to store ice in hills like this. Untrue. They couldn't have made ice without refrigerators. They get the ice from lakes during the winter. So wait, you're trying to tell me that lakes had refrigerators? That is crazy. Crazy enough to be true. Okay, I believe you. That's not what I was saying at all. Look, detective, I understand that you don't want to be outed as an informant. When I post a blog about this on Deluminati.com, I'll give you a cool nickname, like the Whistleblower. Please know. The texture in those clouds, that hill, it deserves to be in a fancier game than this. Yeah, let's appreciate the texture of those clouds. Look at that texture. That's good texture. An old well stone. I was trying to say well worn, but worn is not there. An old well stone that is very roughly brick shaped. The gate's locked. The lock itself is old and rusty. So can we smash it with this stone? Don't want to smash the place. I need to find something finer so I can pick the lock in the gate. Fine. Okay. So we're at the end. Are we going into the ceremonial circle? Or are we going in the front doors? Interior is locked until post-ceremony, to which you are late, as mentioned. Okay, so we did need to go all that way. I'm just checking. I want to pick everything up I can pick up before I need it. Elmer Dooley, Archdruid. I could not make sense of those letters. I was going to go Akadad. Let me just do an adjust. There we go. Let me just do an adjust. I'm having an adjusting. I need to do an adjusting. There you are. No, it's fine. Don't rush yourself. You're already 20 years late to your coming of age ceremony. What's a few minutes more? This is a coming of age thing? I don't know what that means. Does it come with gifts? Here, put this robe on. It might be a little tight, but it should still fit. It does come with gifts. Yay! How do I look? You look... Excuse me, is there time to let it out a little? No, we're about to begin. Then you look great, buddy. Phew. Family and friends, we once more gather to acknowledge the turning of the Great Wheel. That time of year when young Dooley children become young Dooley adults and carry on the family duty. Let us start by answering the ancient questions you studied for. We've done what now? There's a test? Kevin, who are the Dooleys? We're a family of protectors who look out for all of humankind's good. Family of cops? I'm from a line of narcs? Ruby, what is our eternal purpose? We keep the sun high in the sky, coming up with every day to bless us all and going down every night so that others on the planet can feel its warmth too. And Patrick, how do we do that? By believing in ourselves? What? No, we do it by... Wait, it's getting dark. What the... The sun has gone out. Our sacred duty failed, and such a prestigious day. I have failed the family such. What to do in this both literal and figurative dark moment for the family? Detective, I think we got to do something. I mean, I wasn't paying attention entirely, but I think Dooleys are meant to stop this kind of thing from happening. And I'm a Dooley, and you're a Dooley by common law. And this is kind of weird, I think. The kind of weird that maybe you'd be interested in looking into. And I don't ask for much, just food and lifts and exercise, excuses not to work and visits to my family, I guess. I'm asking if you'll help investigate this. Dooley, you had me at detective. Let's go. All right. Wait, where are we going? Okay. Limestone rocks. These boulders are limestone. I wonder if... Yes, there's a piece of flint sticking out of this rock. I got flint! Teenage girl. Kid, what's that you're drinking? That depends. Are you a cop? Not in this country. Well then, it's poutine. Can I have some? You're going to give it back? I'm going to give you a soft yes on that. I don't know what that means, but I heard yes and I'm a bit buzzed, so here. Teenage boy. You okay, kid? I'm not a kid anymore. I did my ceremony. No, wait. The ceremony was interrupted. I'm going to be a kid forever. Wah! You really have a way with kids. It always bowls me over to see you interacting with them. You're being sincere, aren't you? Always. Archdruid, what is it you're looking for? What's going on? Why is it dark out here all of a sudden? I don't know. Something's wrong here. Very wrong. Perhaps something has happened to the sunstone. Need to borrow your stick, I think. This ancient Dooley shillelagh? The shillelagh? Shillelagh. Anyway, what do you want this for? I think your shillelagh might be able to get us out of here. Outside? How does that work then? I mean out of this situation. The blackness. Alright, okay, so here you go. Got the shillelagh. And I just knew to pronounce shillelagh as shillelagh. It didn't have to handhold me through that. I'm very proud of myself. What's the sunstone? Oh no, that's a story, but you're in a rush, so I'll give you the condensed version. The sun goddess Annie will I don't know. Eve is spelt with an A and a slash, isn't it? And that's Eve, not A. I don't know. I need Kira. Kira would tell me what it was. Well, she was turned into a crane, of course. Yeah, this is Irish mythology we're talking. People are always getting turned into birds. Less of your cheek. Anyway, when she became a crane, she laid this stone on the controls in the sun and gave it a Dooley Hun. Dooley what now? It means first Dooley, which the story says she carved from a potato. Anyway, she gave the sunstone over to be protected forevermore, and it was, until today. We'll get it back. Bloodwolf's dishonor. Dishonor is not a very reassuring term. Bloodwolves are like hypnotists. You're not at the point in your life where you're turning to one for help, then you can't afford to be picky. Goodbye. Plan. Grove. Dooley, I need some of your rope. I don't know how much I can spare. Here's a small piece. I got a piece of rope. I feel even more exposed now. Piece of torn rope. The stick/club is called a shillelagh. I bet they're glad we came along and made easier, less lyrical names for things like stick and club. Poutine. Spirit made from potatoes. Potato ghost. Spooky. flint. Small piece of flint. More limestone rocks. Okay. I don't think we should go anywhere without a light source. See, that's the kind of thinking that had me bring you on this adventure. So we are banging the flint against the rock. Don't be accident. No, not yet. Okay. We are dousing the piece of robe with the poutine. Wrap this here and pour this on. Oh, what a waste. And we have a torch. Torch unlit. Okay. Flint. Now I'll make a pig's out of that. No. Flint and bottle cap. Make a blood wolf out of you. Yeah, what Dooley said. Okay. Tinder lit. Torch unlit. Let's light the son of a birch. Torch lit. Okay.